Hi guys, it's LPS Lamp here and welcome to my new video. This is the second part of my series in 5 parts on LPS Tuber tips. Today I will be covering the basics second part. This series contains of the basics first part, the basics second part, editing, overall channel and growth. The first tip would be have a good angle. If you're filming just a regular LPS video, you shouldn't film from the sides anytime if you're just talking to the camera. I think it's way more professional if we see the LPS's face from the front than if we would see it from the sides in just a regular video. But of course, if you're filming a series, a movie, you can switch the angles. It would be really good if you would switch angles and just try out different things. In my personal opinion, the angle, how is it called, the bird view, doesn't look really good. It just shows a lot of your hand, which shouldn't be shown. My next tip is to dress your LPS up. I like to think of this as in, how would you react if you saw a naked reporter on the TV? You would probably freak out. Even though these are technically toys and also animals, so they don't have the parts we would consider rude to show in public, they can still be dressed up. Their personality still can be expressed through their clothing. This is not something you have to do, but this is just something for the aesthetic look of your videos, which also makes them a little more professional. Match the colors of your sets, LPS clothes and your nails. You can see my background is blue, the same as my mascot's eyes. She's wearing pink, the same color she has in her ears and on her bow. If you're filming a series, just match the colors in the room. Have a script, or at least prompts. You should always have a script, especially if you're just starting off, because you can get really distracted during a video, and if I didn't have prompts right now, I wouldn't know what to say. Your videos might lose a point and you just might get lost in your ideas. This tip doesn't really have like a title, this is just a tip I have. Don't overdo on your sets if you're just filming a talking video. A simple, easy background would be completely enough, but if you're filming a movie or a series, it would be really nice if you had a complex set to film on. If you're not filming a vlog, filming outside is not the best idea. The noises can be a little bit distracting. Make your LPS have a good distance from the background. It has a little bit of depth and therefore looks more professional. Don't show too much of your hand. This is probably the best example of how much hand you should show in your videos, and you can also avoid this by not putting your hand down to rest and kind of putting your fingers together. If I filmed like this, there would be a lot more hand in my videos than usually, and it is just less distracting if I film like this. You can also stick pencils or wooden sticks to your LPS. Don't let us see your hand jumping from one LPS to the other. It just takes up a lot of space in your video. It doesn't look as professional. Oh, the next one is really specific. Don't film music videos if you don't know how to film them. When I was younger, I used to film on my mom's phone and then play the music on the other phone, on my phone. That didn't really look as good. You can't pause the music at the same time, the quality of the sound won't be the same. You need to add the music in the editing process, and it won't really be as great if you don't know how to film music videos. Well, this is not something everyone can manage to do or afford to do. Don't use fake LPS or obviously fake LPS in your videos. In my upcoming movie, I used one fake LPS, and I can show you the original version right now. It would be this guy right here. I quickly realized that I was using the fake version of him that I own because I own 2 of them. If you notice in my movie that in some scenes I use a fake LPS and in some scenes I use the original one, it is because I realized that it was fake. This is a general tip and also kind of obvious. You need to educate yourself on the topic you are talking about. whether that be watching some other YouTube videos, but not copying the whole video, of course, just exploring by yourself and just searching and learning. You need to know what you are talking about. And my last tip would be, don't film if you're sick. And I think we all know where I'm coming from. If you're sick, your nose might be stuffed and you may not sound really good, and you may not even feel well enough. Your concentration might be off, and it just doesn't look as good as when you film when you are actually healthy. I understand that some people have more time when they're sick because we don't go to school when we are sick and everything, but just wait a little bit until you get better. You can collect all your video ideas when you're sick and then just film them when you are feeling better. And that would be all from me. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday. If any of you guys are interested in doing a collab, you can DM me on my Instagram. These are also some videos you can watch, and that's all. Bye bye!